We're going to talk about the Atlanta-Miami series. And I guess the first question for you guys, since the final meeting of the regular season for these two is really doesn't matter because the playoff seeding and everything was clinched. So to you, what does a regular season mean between two guys? Anything once the playoff starts?
Nothing if it doesn't matter. I mean, really, it doesn't mean anything if the game doesn't mean anything. So right now it's just getting some numbers for the last game to me.
Okay, so get me to having Dwayne Wade out there on the floor and the NBA's leading scorer and knowing all those things he can do. What does that do to your mindset going into the postseason if you're a defender?
Well, I mean, it's different when you're going into the postseason because it's not one game and then I go play
somebody
Charlotte
else
or I go to Philly. But no, you have to play him and beat him 4 times. So possibly playing him 7 times. So that's 7 games that you have to play the leading score. So that's tough mentally. So you really have to, be on your A game, get your rest, and at the same time, heed to the principles that you're putting into your team, not only during the regular season, but for the postseason also, and your game plan. You really got to be on point, but not only the guy that's guarding him, but the guys behind him as well.
Penny, in a sense, the Hawks shocked the world last year in taking the Celtics to 7 games in the opening round since it was a 1-8 matchup.
Right.
Now the expectations are a little different in Atlanta. Hawks are the 4th seed, so they have home court. Is the pressure different than it was last year?
Yes, it is. It is different because of what they did with the Celtics last year. I mean, you have home court advantage, so you've worked all season not to lose a game at home, so you have to protect home court, so that does bring more pressure.
All right. Do you guys think one team has an advantage right now over the other?
Well, I don't think it's an advantage. The only advantage I think that maybe out there is the Hawks being a really good home team and having home court advantage. I think that is the only advantage for them. And as far as the Heat, Dwayne Wade. I mean, Joe Johnson, all those guys are special, but Dwayne Wade is at another level.
All right. Eric Snow, Penny Hardaway, thanks a lot. We know the postseason is going to be awful good. Thank you for joining us here on NBA.com.